XCOM Chimera Squad. I haven't actually played this yet. I bought it somewhere around when it came out. Hold on. I can't tell what the audio level should be. Window focus mute. Video max frame rate disabled. Nah. Resolution disabled. Oh, because borderless window probably. Graphics. Do we have motion blur? Why it would be here, I don't know, but no, we do not. That's good. We don't want motion blur. Motion blur is the terrible decision to put in anything. Show enemy health. Enable Windows key. Wait, what? Allow or disallow the Windows key to operate. Oh, interesting. Show target preview. Show or hide potential targets when moving. Sure? I don't know what that means. Show radial blur during breach. Show the blur effect during breach slow motion. We can keep that and then we'll see. Show subtitles. Absolutely. Tactical's camera speed. I don't know how fast I want that to be. Save and exit. Gotcha. Okay, so link accounts. Okay. I guess we'll just start and we'll see how the game does. Like, we'll see. Alright. I know how XCOM fucking functions, so this is gonna be very interesting. Hold on. Heal between encounters. Half heal, no healing. Okay, full yeah, okay. No healing. Sets how much, if any, health will be healed for free between encounters. Half heal, full heal between encounters. Definitely want tutorials. Let's see how different it is. Extended City Anarchy. Adds 5 levels to the City Anarchy meter, decreasing the strategic difficulty of the game. Wait, that... Oh, it extends the max. I'm guessing it's at 10, so this is increase it to 15, so you don't have to worry that much about... I'm guessing the Anarchy meter is like the like panic, whatever the fuck it was called, when, you know, as a country basically gave up on supporting you and your cause in the previous XCOM games. I'm gonna guess that's that meter, so it adds 5 to that meter, which is probably around 10 to start with. I'll just keep it at normal. Hardcore, what does this do? Failing any mission results in total campaign loss. Wow. The campaign save is deleted upon failure and cannot be continued. Iron Man, absolutely fucking not, because this game will probably be like all the other XCOM games, which might just fuck around and either teleport enemies around to where they shouldn't be, catching you off guard, because that's stupid, or you might intend to click somewhere and the game will just be like, nah, you clicked here instead, fucking you over, because you might have wanted to go to cover, but the game kind of saw that as, no, you meant this empty open space, and I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. So you don't want that. You want to be able to save. So you want to do that before a mission and in the mission, and potentially in the middle of the mission, just to make sure that the game doesn't fuck you over unnecessarily. Story of players, new tactical games, or just want to experience the game's narrative. That's not necessarily the case. Familiar tactical games, challenging but fair. I don't know what this last one depends. Depends on how interesting the game feels like. On expert, I believe the game already cheats on expert. And impossible is just straight up cheats, probably. I'm going with normal, I guess. Normal with half heals and sure. This is the standard, so we'll just go with that. See what happens.
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many long Years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready. How is this not like the old days?
I'm just happy to be here. I missed out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
We are through the checkpoint.
I was never actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in. Whisper, what's your status?
And what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Focus. Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera squad, take positions. Prep for breach.
Alright. Yeah, so in this game we're playing the police, cooperating with aliens. It's interesting, like in the first game, you can just save against the alien invasion, but the canonical ending is that you don't. And then 2 happens where they are kind of doing a takedown, and then you need to do... Then I don't know how 2 ends, because I never got to that point. 2 is frustrating as fuck. I guess you beat the good ending, quote unquote, too, and this leads to here, maybe? I don't know. But an amount of years later, aliens are cooperating with humans and whatnot, and we're now a police squad. Chimera squad begins every mission by setting up at breach points to get the jump on enemies. Preview the enemy presence at each breach point and modifiers. Modifiers that will be applied, and assign agents to the available slots to determine the order they'll enter the fight. Select the breach slots to assign agent. Well, I only have one. Cherub, Godmother, and Terminal. Weird names for them, but sure. I don't know what 9 out of 9 and whatnot means, but okay. Successful shots on enemies will crit. Okay. Where? Oh. Oh, you're behind. Okay. Gotcha. We will actually swap you. There we go. You have a shotgun, it seems, so you should go first. You have a technical thing, so you should be behind the dude with the shield. Let's go.
Breaching!
Surprised! Trooper. 3 hit points. Breach targeting. Cycle through available targets with tab and left shift, then use selected ability with enter. Or you can just click here. 3 dudes. That guy's alerted, this guy's surprised, and this guy's surprised. Guessing, okay, this guy is low covered, minus 20%. Great, 100%, pinpoint 100%, okay. I forget what pinpoint did specifically. Oh yeah, weapon range. Price gives some. Okay. Well, you destroy him, I guess. Should you destroy him because he's in cover? Yeah, you have 100% chance to hit. Just bonk him. All right. What weapon do you have? Is my question. Do you have a pistol? Is that what you have? Alert. Enemies will use an ability at the end of the breach sequence. Will they now? I guess I should... I mean, I will definitely kill him as well, but alright. Yes, I'm gonna assume this isn't too technical because I will probably just be able to wipe them out no matter what. Weapon range. Details? Ah, there we go, yeah. Bridge fire. Whoa, that's...
Hello. I am Mayor Nightingale.
Is that our hostage?
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
Decent amount of health on these fucks.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Decent amount of health we have. And yeah, we're dealing with a timeline, yeah, so you say. Interesting, very different. So we're not doing it in each turns. So every person is not doing, or each side is not having their own turn where you can move all of them and they have a certain amount of moves. This has to, one person goes after this person. Do they have speed stats then? Maybe? Do these characters have speed stats potentially? Turns are moving. I might actually prefer this. Just as a first look, this kind of thing, doing the timeline thing, might be more interesting and than doing the full turns. Because then you can see... But possibly, I don't know, you probably can't see enemies that you can't see. As obvious as that is. Because then you can see, okay, this guy will go after her. So if she targets him and kills him, that means that it will transition automatically to this guy's turn, which he can then kill them. And then that will transition without them being able to hit me at all, in case instead of her targeting this person, which means that they are gone, but that means that they then get a turn, so they could potentially hit us. Having a timeline like this makes us able to think of that and take them out in order, if it's possible. But okay, turns are moving. Agents and enemies take their turns, one at a time. Their current place in the turn order can be seen on the unit flag above their head. Ah, 2, 3, okay. Or you can just look at the timeline. Next to the report in the timeline, which both update after each turn. Agents have 2 action points each turn to use for movement, shooting, or abilities. I was gonna say kind of like in the other ones, but hold on. Yeah, you had movement, then you had an action that you could use. But does this mean you can use shooting twice? Look for a blue shield to move into cover, right, for defensive bonuses before shooting. Or move out to flank the enemy for a better chance to crit. Use the timeline to determine when enemies will take their turn in order to neutralize them or protect teammates. Yeah, some advanced abilities and equipment will allow you to manipulate the order of the timeline. Ooh, curious. Some actions, like shooting, will end the turn regardless of how many action points are available. Right, yeah, you can't shoot twice then, unless you have a certain ability like that, like the heavies in the previous games had an ability where they could, if they used their first action to shoot, they could shoot again. I'm guessing there might be one of those here as well at some point. Maybe. The ammunition for this gun, I guess. Okay. Okay, this camera. Good. I am guessing I cannot... No, this time I need to use one character. Okay, this is the whole... This is very smooth. Incredibly smooth, in fact. There's a move. Click right click to move into cover and gain line of sight to enemy. Rotate the camera with Q and E. Ah, these are very short maneuvers instead of, like, I believe in the previous games it was like basically 4 angles. So it would be 1, 2. Just like this is the normal one, so it would be 1, 2, 3. And then it would be back to the one you were previously on, but there's like 3 extra. It's a lot more angles that you can be at. That's neat. Okay, so we have her first, so we need to kill this guy. And yes, you can check if there's dashing or something. This game might be smarter regarding this guy with the shield. Means that you can use him for cover, question mark? Maybe. That depends. At the moment, not. Might be mobile cover then. Yeah, this game might be smarter regarding like movement and being able to see where the fuck you're supposed to move and where you're gonna end up and whatnot. Might be smarter like that. Like that. Okay, art preview. Okay. So we want to target that guy. So if I move, half cover isn't the greatest, but it's better. Oh, that was completely unnecessary doing that. Select the ability from the ability bar, or open the shot HUD with enter. Right, you can use Overwatch as usual. Place the reaction shot at the first enemy to move within a cone of fire. Within a cone of fire. Right, yeah. So in this game, you don't have like a radius around your dude, like a full 360 radius around you. Well, no, actually, fully 360. It's kind of like probably like a 180, like from the straight sides and then forward. Because if an enemy comes up from behind, you won't shoot them. You need to be kind of in view. But here you need to select a certain place specifically where they are looking and aiming at. Have a dedicated Overwatch spawn point or look area. Fire, we have 2 people. This guy we got, is that a flank? Why is... Or why is he yellow? Flanking target. Interesting.
The alien invaders conquered the world in roughly 3 months. Billions of humans perished.
3 months?
Cities such as this one suffered casualty rates of nearly 90%. Despite the loss, what came next proved even worse.
Okay, that was explaining the first game, I guess. Okay, low cover, 66% chance to hit. Will.
The people of Earth suffered an extraterrestrial invasion.
Alright, we'll try. Boom! Get
One
fucked.
less target.
Nice.
Gives us more room to move.
App, sure does. You need to take care of them somehow. Or you can just Overwatch. That could work too. I might do because he's out in the open, so he will probably move. So let's see. If I move up here,
Heading over there.
you can stand there. Can you fucking look towards him? Yes, like that. So you have a shield. I'm guessing that's gonna be kind of acting like cover. So this will be able to see, so you can tell what squares you are looking at. I'm unsure of how he's looking through the area he's at. Basically, if I do this, that means if that guy is moving to in any direction, this guy will take a shot immediately at him.
Keeping a lookout.
So, please
Gives
move.
us options.
Well, except for there. I didn't expect you to actually
Still here.
put there. But that's a smart decision, I guess. Could have actually put myself in front of him, but yeah. Wait, that will put me in a flank position, so prepare to fucking die, my dude. You're in a bad situation. Shouldn't this be? This is flanking, yeah. Ah.
That's it. You're done.
Fortunately, okay. Oh,
You see this?
Huh. Interesting.
don't keep your guard, you fucking idiots. Oh.
Contact!
Telekinesis.
Clear.
Verge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So creepy. Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes, I can feel them.
Of course you can. Your what the fuck was your species again? Also, do I have now I have abilities apparently. Oh. Oh, this game functions purely like this? Or maybe it's different type of missions? Or they only have encounters and there is no exploration mode? I mean, technically, with the other games, it was basically you walking around and potentially prepping with how you're positioned until you reach an encounter, and then you have the encounter, and then you move on. So technically this is doing the same, it's just eliminating the dead time of just moving from place to place. Also, this is you as a police force, meaning you don't need to explore areas per se. Depends. Maybe it'll be different at a certain point, but this is seemingly at the moment just from encounter to encounter, and you can see the amount of encounters. This is the second of 3 encounters. Okay, multiple breach points and turn order. Some encounters offer more than 1 breach point. Oh, I see. Main door or door. With different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split the squad or send them all through the same location. Oh, you can breach from 2 locations at the same time. I see. Or well, sometimes you might have to actually then. No? Maybe. Agents entering from the same breach point will enter the encounter together and be closer in the timeline. Closer in the timeline. The order the breach points will enter is shown next to their name and can be changed using the arrows. Ah, I see. Okay, so there are agent damage likely. Closely watched. Enemies deal 1+ damage during the breach. Last unit through this entrance does +3 damage during the breach. I feel like this door should be first then, and then this one second. So, hold on. We go Verge, but I don't know what he can do. So should I send him in first? Okay, so you... Wait. Should I send in you first through this door? I feel like he with the shield should go in through this one where agent damage is likely, because he has the shield. Right? So he should probably be through this door. Seemingly are there enemies close by? I don't know. She be there with the drone maybe? She a sniper? So that's a shield icon, I guess. And that's sniper or something that used to be the sniper icon. No, okay, I see. This is the person breaching. This is the one shooting. Got it. She's probably breached because she's shotgun, so she's probably most effective. And and that's why. So between encounters, your dudes heal up, and because of the setting that you chose in the beginning, they only heal half of their health, half their max health, I guess, up every encounter. So if you get damaged a little, if all your dudes get damaged a little the first encounter, and then you move on to the second one, all of them will be healed up. Unless you select them for them to not be healed. Okay, okay, I see. Okay, I'm not. This is fine. I'm not hating this direction. This is interesting. I don't know how what the inside looks like. I wonder if you're able to get different intel later on. Don't know what these specific icons mean. If it means that there's 5 enemies inside by the main door and there are 3 full cover points. I don't know what that means per se. Last unit does increase damage. This guy having a longer ranged gun will probably make it better. So we should breach through this door first because they are more likely to. Yeah, closely watched. So, right. We can maybe take out some of these guys. Okay, let's test. Let's see how this works. However, these guys are first up. Alright. Well, now we have abilities that we get to work with. So, we got that guy. We got this guy behind the door. So now she has cover rush. Yeah, good. I want to check what that means. Gain 75 defense and 75 dodge until this agent's first turn. Gain bonus. Gain bonus defense and dodge until this agent's first turn. I don't know if that takes up my action or not. I feel like it doesn't, or I feel like it does. So you should probably kill him, because then the other guy can target maybe that guy, because that guy is the only other targetable. So you shoot him. Bam. Perfect. You have 2 targets. This guy is not optimal. You also have cover rush. You should kill him. Bam. Oh, he took 1 less damage from full cover. However, extra damage and whatnot. Right, we have several targets. What is this? Aggressive. So you are surprised. You are surprised. One is alerted. Back there, I can target you anyways. Response level, aggressive. Aggressive enemies will shoot an XCOM if they aren't neutralized during the breach sequence. That is the... what that dude specifically is the... what's that thing? With like the closely watched. So I guess shoot him. EBU. Next up, we got these fucks. So that guy is standing right in the open. You are standing close to cover. I feel like, does that count? You have high cover. It doesn't really matter because I have weapon range, good angle. How the fuck does good angle mean anything? What's that mean? What does good angle mean? If they have cover, surely that means it's not a good angle. Right? You I can't do anything with. Because you got high cover and you're too far away. You are a definitive kill, but you're out in the open, so you'll... I feel like you should probably be shot first because you're covered. Oh, I didn't actually kill you because... okay, interesting. I wonder if I could see... could I see my damage? I think it was it like... it's a variable damage rate, right? Was it like 3 to 6 damage? Was that it? Maybe. Agent abilities. Each agent has a unique ability they can use every turn, eventually gaining more abilities from their class and equipment. Most agents also have the Subdue ability, a non-lethal attack that is low damage but guaranteed to hit. Use it to earn additional rewards and for certain mission objectives. Derb uses the Charged Bash ability instead of Subdue. With the shield then. Air strikes. If the target would be killed, it will be rendered unconscious instead. Unconscious units are captured at the end of each mission. scatter shot. Fires the shotgun in a short range cone, damaging multiple targets. Cost 2 ammo. Ah. This is cost... No. So, she has... This... Or maybe that is... I don't know. I'm not sure what... Oh no, she already... She hasn't healed. It's in between missions then, not encounters. Right, otherwise I guess encounters might have been rendered too pointless. So I can run up and probably... I can select him. Wait, what? The damage is 2 to 3? Essentially insta-kill him? That's curious. I can target this guy. It's 2 to 3 damage. So this guy having 100% or having high cover, does that matter? No, because it's technically standing just out in the open. Do I want to try that? Yeah, I need to subdue this guy first because of just him being in the second order. So if I subdue this guy, pop, 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 whack.
Hostile subdued.
Sick. Okay. Next available too. Now then, you are next. This fuck is next up. If I go over here... Okay, wait a minute. What do you have? You have Battle Madness. Verge psionically attacks an enemy's mind, making them go berserk and attack a nearby target. Adds them to the neural network. Cannot target enemies in the neural network. Meaning... Maybe there's other abilities that does the same. Stupor. Okay. Not called Mind Break, I believe, or something like it was called in before in like 1 when you psionically enhanced a soldier. Psionically stuns a target for 1 to 2 actions and adds them to the neural network. Right. I see. So I could stun him. Right, yeah, I could. Plus 50 for psi offense. I don't know what that means. Okay. Yeah, that will be 100% chance for him to be stunned. Which I should do immediately then. Sure. Test it out. Stunned for 1 turn. Nice. Oh, that doesn't take his... Of course it doesn't. Fucking brilliant, isn't it? Subdue! Can I just try and subdue him then? Whoop! Bap!
Hostile is under arrest.
Hell yeah, look at that.
Took a heavy hit.
Oh no, okay, so that...
Ouch. You okay?
Yeah, of course. 1 action, specifically. It's 1 action, meaning he can only do 1 thing for that turn. And moving counts as 1 action, so like that, okay. Gotta remember that bit then. So you have Kinetic Shield. Place an energy shield on self or ally to prevent all damage of the next attack. Cherub gains 1 charge when the energy shield is destroyed. Does not automatically end the turn. Charge Bash. Bash an enemy with the energy shield, consuming all charge. Where's your charge? This is your charge, isn't it? Charge is consumed. If charge is consumed, deal damage in a cone behind the enemy. Damage increases with charge, replaces subdue. This will do 3 damage. Now this does dashing, meaning can I even use this ability? Let's try it. I guess it...
I made the arrest.
Apparently I can. Okay. So just
Set up the breaching charge.
I do like to make an entrance.
interesting. So I can... Does charging count within the... Oh, it doesn't make sense. Okay, well, maybe. Maybe if you're using an ability like that, you're allowed to. Some breach points can only be accessed with special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the required asset is in the first slot, other agents can then be assigned. Between encounters, if an agent has taken major damage, they will heal back up to half HP. Oh, so it's a certain limit and then they will... well. Explosive entrance. All non-aggressive enemies guarding this entrance are surprised. Breach. And this shows that's what the numbers is their health. Gotcha. So that means then what it means is between each encounter your dudes will always have at least half HP. If they get dropped down to 1 during encounter and then the next one begins, they will have half of their max HP. That's what that means. I wonder if it's rounded up to, you know, rounded upwards so that, like, Terminal, who has 9 HP, will have 5, since it's 5-4 instead of 4, so I'm guessing she will have 5 as half. It's probably going to be rounded up unless they're assholes deciding to be rounded downwards instead. It's a bit unfair, so he will have 4 as well. Hopefully that's what it means. Yeah, you will be last, even though you have the shotgun, but fuck it. Breach!
Hostage confirmed in the next room.
We need more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit, it is about XCOM's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Go, now!
Making a path.
I mean, I feel like that charge absolutely should have hit one of you guys at least. Okay, who do we have to shoot at? We got you. We got you. We have you behind the statue, apparently. And we got you fucks, okay. What is this cover rush? Is it giving me an attack, or highly confused over what I get? Yeah, okay, damage is 3 to 4. So it will do a minimum of 3. So if someone is behind high cover, they will reduce damage by 1. Meaning if I don't get a 4, I won't kill them outright. That's not a thing to specifically. So it's also its chance to hit, but also in case I get 4 or 3 damage. Good thing to think about. Yes, who do we shoot at? I guess you started with you, Bob. Look at that flick. 3 to 5. You have a higher chance of killing them. Killing you, like. Well, I don't know what cover rush will do. She has high amounts of. I want to target. Yeah, sure. Target. Okay. Cover rush. I guess that just okay. That just gives them bonuses in that sense. Cool. Yeah, sure. Target him. Or what was that? Extra defense and dodge until okay. And then they will automatically fucking.
You're a Nightingale. I'll protect you.
Oh, there she is.
Cherub is down.
Terminal, stabilize him.
On it.
Well,
Bird,
that
with
was
me.
scripted.
Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
That was scripted as shit. Cause yeah, no. I highly doubt that would happen because that guy does not have a weapon strong enough for that. Plus, that guy had a shield. So that was scripted. Bleeding out. Agents that lose all their HP will begin bleeding out over several turns, indicating by the number of the timer. Mission will fail unless the agent bleeding out is saved with the stabilize ability, or the encounter is completed before the timer expires. Oh, really? You're not allowed to lose a single dude. She's the medic. Pray and pray. Missed shots have a chance to deal partial damage. Oh. Safeguard. Terminal sends the Gremlin to an ally to restore 4 HP, cleansing, burning, acid, and poison effects, and grant 20 defense. Terminal can target her themselves with Safeguard. Does not automatically end the turn. Gremlin stabilize. Terminal stops an agent from bleeding out. Actually, since this Safeguard doesn't stop, it heals and grants them defenses. Safeguard on Godmother. Fully healer.
Gremlin on the way.
Whoosh.
I needed that.
Pop, pop. And then we do stabilize. Fantastic. Battle Madness. I could utilize this actually. Okay, we got a boss enemy here. Go on. Who's next up? You. Well done. What if I used... do that.
Target engaged.
You know what? That's fair enough. I'll take it. Hey, that doesn't end his turn. Hilarious. Fucking brilliant. Right, you can do stupid things. That's not a law. Okay. This is a really bad position for you, isn't it? You could probably actually fucking knock him out. If I'm very lucky. Hold on, what was this? Cannot target enemies in the neural work. Meaning I can't put stun on the guy I had already connected myself to. What if I do subdue on this game? Bah!
Subdued the hostile.
Yep, like that. Okay, cool. This guy is next on turn, and then that guy is next. Okay, this is gonna be all great, but we'll fucking deal with it. Scatter shots. This doesn't end your turn, apparently. I guess. Or does it? She could move nowhere. Actually, she could move up there. And then attack him, I guess. That should work. Ugh, no, I should probably shoot at this guy. I should probably move over there and target him. Probably. That will give me a flanking thing on him. It will be bad if he decides to do anything against me, but let's move here. Here we go.
Watch your step.
Also, she does have defenses because of that thing. You scatter shot. What does that do in damage? Plus 2 ammo, right. It does 4 to 6 damage. Even destroys things as well. Actually, oh, this does a minimum of 4, so he will die anyways.
Target down.
Also, he didn't have.
Damn! Blood on my jacket? Again?
They think you an appealing target.
Oh, they count as bleeding out and not as that's curious. Well, that's good because then hostage. Wait, she counts as being hidden. That's funny. Okay, that's very curious. Wait. Oh yeah, I was gonna be like, where's my 4th dude? Yeah, he got fucking story killed. Forgot about that. Stabilize her then. There we go. You're not dying. Secure that. Okay, you are next. So let's we can subdue you, can't we? So let's do that. Bap! Oh, that's unfortunate.
Could not arrest the hostile.
Very unfortunate indeed. Oh no, reload works. That's normal. As one would expect. Actually, wouldn't I just be able to... might just be able to fucking one-shot him. Boom! Fucking dunked on. Oh no, that was Overwatch. That wasn't...
No permanent damage.
That was Overwatch that
Need me
you
to take a
could...
look?
That was Overwatch, was those eyes. So you can see if that is the case. Gotcha. Yeah, sure. Dash and fucking... Haba! There we go. Let's see what that does.
Are you all right?
See what
Looks worse than it is.
subduing
Those
one
medikits
does.
are really something.
Compliment accepted.
What about Cherub?
Yeah, I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Explain.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability. The greatest threat they posed was to bottles of alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace. I'm the public face of this. Tonight, someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
I know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Wounded, gravely wounded, lightly wounded, lightly wounded. Well, one of those were necessary for story reasons. I will accept that Godmother could have taken less hits, but okay. Rounds to complete, fine. Captured 6. Enemies killed 12. Alright. From 6 captured enemies, you have earned 20 intel. Alright, let's see what that does. What intel does. What does Intel do, I mean?
Package delivered to 31 PD.
She truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's
Boom!
It's bad luck.
Surprise! That's a cool effect.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum. The identity of her assailants is unknown at this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day XCOM sends Chimera Squad to our city? You hear that voice in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
That's
Despite opposition,
interesting.
Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's
Yeah,
continued
the voice in
presence
it,
is
it's
an
me.
open question.
That's... Well, alright.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
Now...
for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum, and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations. 31 PD requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested. Don't blame yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
I set up the map table. Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
So we have the director, Kelly, and then we go Whisper, which counts as you slash... What is he called? In like the first and second game. The commander is you. But then the... forget what it's called. The main military guy basically that you have. On the fucking... on his like little portrait thing that comes up, or his little model, he looks like a football captain, or like a high school football or like PE teacher. What he looks like doesn't really fit. I'm just saying. There is a critical target waiting on the city map. No, is there now? I guess I'm not allowed to do anything else.
Welcome to City 31. During Advent's occupation, the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after XCOM won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry,
Oh, okay. The canon of 2 is that you win.
and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 31 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
The map. Map is where we see the status of City 31 and any current targets. We can send our squad to respond to. Chimera squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day automatically advances. Targets come in 2 types. Missions are tactical targets. The squad will go into combat on these. Situations are strategic targets. The squad takes care of these without entering combat. Okay. Current targets change every day, so watch the city carefully for new priorities. Currently we have a single one we can do. View the situation in the downtown districts. Critical mission. Must be completed to this day. Memorial Museum aftermath. Needs help pouring through the aftermath of tonight's attack. You got that's city on edge. Let's do what we can to help. Send APC. Well, I can't do anything else, can I? I have 150 credits are spent in supply to both buy new items and upgrade existing ones. 0 per week. I'm guessing I will get more things. Yes.
Your work with 31 PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Well, yeah.
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
The Progeny, Grey Phoenix, and Sacred Coil? Why the fuck are chrysalids there? Now I understand that aliens are working with humans, but chrysalids? Fucking really? Chrysalids! They create zombies. That's like... I don't know if they are, livable with anything else. Okay, choose faction to be the investigation target. The target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. A loose network of human scions. Division for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. Well, that's not necessarily good. An organization of alien salvagers, Grey Phoenix. They have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover. And Sacred Oil. An underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. Oh, wait a minute, so this is like, this faction is pure human. This faction is pure alien. Yes, they're alien scavengers. This faction is human alien. Okay, so entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. I'm unsure if that's the biggest threat. They've quietly amassed the kind of weaponry reclamation is mandated to recover. They could have the materials for making that. An underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought XCOM. Seems like they are most hostile towards XCOM then, potentially out of these 3. Plus, they are a religious group, which means they could do radical shit like this, potentially. I feel like choose these.
Sacred Coil is what happens when former Advent officers find religion, or create one.
Right.
They claim to be the true path for City 31's hybrids, as long as that path involves armed sedition.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31 PD's jurisdiction?
True. The Reclamation Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way, a dangerous organization is off the streets.
Exactly. The city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Every investigation has 3 stages. Groundwork. From this first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Operations. Hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out the faction's main plans. Take down. Stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. Investigate Sacred Coil. We need to know more about Sacred Coil before we can proceed with our investigation. Faction overview and underground religious dark events. No, like the dark events. That's a thing we still do, apparently. Investigation log 2nd of March. Investigation open. Faction leadership. Because propaganda is directly adapted from Advent. The leadership must have a connection. Okay. Whoa. Okay, no. Assembly online. Visit the assembly area to view available projects. New recruit. You can now select an agent to add to your squad. Critical mission. This mission must be completed today. Okay, hold on. Go to assembly first.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly. With the right patterns, we can build anything. Or we could with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model. It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
It's a really fancy 3D printer. Gotcha. Assembly projects are how to get access to new or better equipment and items. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply. New weapon or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned here decrease the time it takes to complete the project. You can advance one assembly project at a time, which takes multiple days to complete, and usually costs research such as Elerium. You can assign an agent to assembly duty to speed up the current project. However, they will then be unavailable for a situation, of course. Elerium is one of 3 resources reclamation requires. It is spent to complete projects in assembly. Really now. Android personnel. Construct the Android OPS hub. This network allows us to use androids on tactical missions and enables new assembly projects. Aha. Androids. Right, I'm gonna guess. No, it's probably not gonna be like the fucking really cool mechs and whatnot. Grants one Android tactical unit. Android units purchasable in supply. Unlocks all entry-level assembly projects. I need to do this basically. Okay, right, back up. This will take 2 days, question mark then? It looks like, well, we have a new recruit, seemingly. The armory is where you manage your agents. Load up, manage weapons, armors, and other items. Agent abilities. Unlock new abilities by promoting agents that have earned enough XP. Agent biography. Learn more about the agent's background, or create your own problem. Tint armor. Change colors on your agent's uniform. More slots become available in loadout by completing assembly projects. Promotions are awarded to agents based on their performance in combat. New ranks come with increased stats, new abilities, and new training programs, all of which you see and manage here.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
Right, okay. We got Shelter. What are these names? Psionics, Allied Buff, Mental Attacks. I can't be your weapon, but I will be your shield. Stone Health, all of them except you have also higher mobility. Your aim, okay, you have the highest aim. You have crit chance and you have 40 will. You have 50 will. You do have a native dodge. Just that. Interesting. Relocate. Agent psionically swaps position with the target enemy or ally. Don't automatically end the turn. Oh! Locked. Dazzle. Agent launches a psionic blast that disorients all enemies near the breach point. Near the breach point. Target enemy is disoriented for an extra turn. 1 use per mission. Deadeye agent takes a shot with a 50%. Desperado, standard pistol fire, and Deadeye costs an action. Do not automatically end the turn if agent has actions remaining. Piercing, precision shooting, multiple shots. Moving enemies / allies poison. Quotes? Sure, Whisper. Can you quote this gesture? How about 2? Very interesting. You do have same aim as him. You have 1 more mobility. Is 20 in dodge. You're a snake. Bind. Agent wraps up an enemy, dealing damage and preventing them from action on their turn. Bound enemies cannot be targeted by XCOM for risk of damaging agent. Free action. Oh, I can do this just for free. Tongue pull. Agent shoots out their tongues and grab a unit and pull them into melee range. Can be used on enemies and allies. Some oversized targets cannot be pulled. I feel like you are interesting. Oh, biographies. Whoa. Older origins, Siberia. Hatched at a new Arctic facility in 2020. Wow. Oh, it's a woman. Okay. Maybe. Kelly. Yeah, well, Colonel Kelly. What? That was the other two, right? Colonel Kelly. That is. No, wait a minute. Director Kelly, right? That's the. Okay. Sure, yes. You.
Torque.
Whisper.
Are we good?
I don't know. Did you get a lobotomy?
Can't say that I did.
Then no, we aren't good.
Well, at least things are back to normal.
I know your voice actor. Don't quite know. Ooh, I can't quite pick out who it is, but I definitely recognize you. Agent abilities. Well, promotions. Agents earn XP on missions, which leads to promotions. Each new rank provides increased between 2 abilities and decide which one you want. Wow. Deputy agent, field agent, special agent, senior agent, principal agent. It's only 5. Poison immunity. Nice, adaptable. Torque can naturally enter through vents, breach points. Fantastic. Now you have a breaching charge. I'll have anything else per se. You're the medic, so we want you. You all these. No, wait a minute. Have you even? You only have a scatter shot, which I mean. Yeah, I want to switch you to what's it fucking called? To deal with the 3D printer. So I guess none of you fucks have leveled up. Clearly. Meaning, get out of here, get out of here. There we go. Switch out you for you. Yes, I want you. Go to assembly. Put you in there. Deal with the 3D printer. This will make it only cost 1. Hell yeah. That's what we should fucking do. Great. Then we get the snake, which can give us more opportunities and also different abilities than just scatter shot, which isn't too interesting to me.
Our temporary field office has all the basics: weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Okay, we've got 60 Illyrium. 150. What the fuck is intel? I got some intel. From capturing enemies. What does that do? XCOM supply is where you buy all your core items and equipment. Items you unlock from assembly projects become permanently available here too. Credits are 1 of 3 resource reclamation requires. They are spent in supply to both buy new items and upgrade existing ones.
We can get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know. Everyone hates them.
Oh, okay. We got auto keycard. Grants breach access through a security door. Breach in charge. Seize fire grenade. What the fuck? Disables all firearms in a large radius. This clever design from the XCOM Engineering Corp disables all firearms in a large radius, making seize fire grenades a must-have for a reclamation agency. Distant rumors suggest the blast core of the Mark I cooler heads contains a miniature codex that self-immolates on impact. Flashbang grenades destroys all units. Smoke grenades. Right. Medkits. They can restore 4 HP. Can also be used to remove. Carrying a medkit grants immunity to poison. Right. Costs 30. Should I buy one? I feel like I should probably buy one. Just to have one. Did I buy one now? Yes, I did. Really like for it to be like, yeah, you have this many. Useful, but tracer rounds, trank rounds. Interesting. You have different rounds. These rounds grant 5 aim to an agents when equipped. Oh, these are kind of also like, okay. Track rounds. If the target would be killed, they will be rendered unconscious instead. Unconscious units are captured at the end of each mission. Gets more intel from live capture. Engines are encouraged to incorporate non-lethal trank rounds into their loadouts. Okay, so I won't do that yet. What does intel do? What does it give me? Intel? No. Okay. Don't know what intel does yet. Apparently. Not allowed to know that. Alright. Yes. Save game. Where's my actual save game? Why is there a corrupted save here when I haven't saved at all? That seems a bit weird. Just do that. Then I can tell what is my actual one. Well, can I like delete previous ones then? Weird. You know what? Sure, whatever. Oh, they auto save each round? Or every 2 rounds, maybe. Oh. Well, anyways. Okay, so load game will make it easy. We'll put mine high at the top at least, so that's neat. Cool. Well then, we shall continue this next time. Sure.